PRC here, and what you can see I have right here is the Mini XRT, and I have completed all the upgrades that I listed in my last video for the Mini XRT here. So let's go over all of those upgrades really quick. Okay, so RC fam, there we go. I've completed all of the upgrades here on the XRT. So let's just go over it real quick. As you can see up front right here, I did install that mesh. Let's see right there. I did install this mesh right here. Like I said, this will help. It'll still allow the car to be vented. Once again, I believe Trax has put this in there in order to keep the Valenian system cool. But this will still allow air to get through, but it won't let all that debris get into the chassis or dirt or whatever into the chassis. And personally, I think it looks better. And let me swing this around here. You can also see that, I think you guys can see that now. So you can also see right here that I put some mesh on the back here. Once again, it'll just keep some of the debris from getting inside of the chassis. And that should help. Now let's go right here. Let's pop the body off. Now, two things. First, you can see that I went on and I Gorilla taped my body. This is how I preserve my body, is I Gorilla tape them. But you can see I have the light kit installed right here. And one of the things that I did not mention, is I actually installed this wire, part number 10347, right here, 10347, and this is just an extender for a Y adapter, or Y plug. So only thing this did is that it just made this longer, because I didn't want, anytime I took the body off, if I had the light plugged in, it just made it was just really short. So this is just an extender. But you can see up here I have the blue arms installed. I have the shocks right here, the GTR shocks. Obviously you can see right here, this is the light kit back here, the power adapter, I should say, for the light kit. And underneath here, you can actually see right here, you can see I have the fans installed, along with, you can see on the side here, you can see the heat sink. So, and also right here, you can see this is the fan that's installed. Now, I will say this, and I don't know why I didn't figure this out on my Minimax. In my Minimax video, I said that the the plug for the receiver was bumping up against this fan when you installed it. And the reason it was bumping up against the fan is because of this little clip right here. This little clip right here, when it's on the other side, it bumps up against the fan. Why I didn't realize this before is simply turn the fan around, and while it's still a tight fit, it doesn't bump nearly as much. But there we go. Those are all of the upgrades for the XRT. I apologize for the humming that you hear in the background. I'm actually charging up some batteries right here on the right there, so I can get the XRT, the Mini XRT out, and we're going to get some. We're going to do some testing with it. We're going to take it out into the park. We're going to also take it out to the parking lot, and we're going to see what we can do. All right, so let's get out here. Let's see what all these. Oh, I'm sorry. One other thing, and it's probably kind of hard to see. Let's go from the back side here. Let's see if we can see it from the back side. But you can see right in here is I have the. Let's see if we can get a pointer or something. Let's use this Q-tip right here. Right here, I have the constant velocity drive shafts installed. So, I forgot to mention that. But let's get the XRT out there, and let's see what we can do. Let's see how she does. That's why you have a case on your GoPro. Whoa, that's a lot of gas. I tell you, this 3S power system is no joke. I cannot get a full pull on this thing. These tires, what do they call these? Graphex tires, I believe. They're giving me a lot more traction out here on this pavement than the sledgehammer tires that I had on the Mini Max. So I am not even getting a full pull with this thing. I'm doing like maybe 3/4, maybe a little more than 3/4 pull. And by the time I'm over, I'm 3/4 of the way through the parking lot, I have to start giving it some brake to slow it up. So this is not a true top speed of what the Mini Max can do. Ooh, you give it too much gas, it still wheelies. So there you go, guys. That is the Mini XRT out running, and like you can see in the video, I topped out at about 48 miles an hour with the Mini XRT. And two things I'll mention about that. First of all, as I mentioned in the video, I could not get a full throttle pull with it, just based off of the space that I had and where I was running. I got about 3/4 of a throttle pull before I had to back off because I was running out of space, and I reached 48 miles an hour. The other caveat as far as the 48 miles an hour is concerned is understanding that I actually had a GoPro mounted on top of here, and a GoPro is probably adds, just for the weight of the RC, probably adds another 1/8 or maybe a 2/8 weight, total weight to the RC. So I'm not sure. I didn't weigh it out. But, I'm pretty sure that additional weight actually slows it down just a little. So I think I could easily hit the 50 and probably get above 55 if I didn't have that GoPro mounted on top of it. But overall impressions of this car is that it is awesome. I have a similar feeling about this that I had with the Mini Max. This just handles better because it has that lower center of gravity. The Mini Max actually sits up a little higher. So the Mini Max was better in the grass and better on the off-road, and this was better in the parking lot, but it was a great car. And I don't want to call this the Y-Max kits because the XRT actually comes with it, but this wider stance for the Mini XRT actually helps the car the car's a lot more stable. And once again, because it sits lower than the Mini Max, it's actually a lot more stable than the Mini Max. And the Mini Max with the Y-Max kit installed is really stable, but this is just even more stable with that. So with that being said, great overall feeling. The Millennium Power, I think, is a perfect power system for this thing. It allows you to hit those speeds that you want to, but you can also back off and lower it down and do more handling with it by not giving it full throttle. I would highly recommend, if you do get this car, is to, if you can find, I'm gonna try to find this and put this in the description. No promises, but I'm gonna try to find this mesh and what's called on Amazon that you can install, that I installed here. I think this is a great upgrade, and it helps keep, like I said, some of the debris out of the chassis. So with that being said, love the car. I may be taking this, I'm taking a short trip weekend trip down to North Carolina in a few weeks. So I'm gonna contemplate on seeing if I can take this with me. This is hopefully, maybe I'll see somebody out here, see somebody out there bashing in North Carolina. But this is Yankee RC. Get out there and break something.